week's vlog. It is Thursday the 20th of February. Woohoo! I just finished doing my hair. I don't know where my glasses are also, side note. I'm really upset about that actually. I started knitting. I got my first knit kit last week. I don't think I talked about it actually last week because I was just like, whatever, here's the vlog. Sorry. I got my first knit kit. I only dropped 2 stitches in the first thing, and I don't think that's too bad. I'm working on the next thing. It's like a, I showed it in last week's vlog if you haven't seen it. It's like a my first knit kit, and it's like a bunny. So I'm really looking forward to working on that. I don't know if I'll finish it, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm having fun. Considering I didn't know how to cast off before yesterday, now I do. For reading, the plan today is actually just to read one of the witch comics. I might start Your Lonely Nights Are Over by Adam Sass. I might start that, but I don't in the computer because it's a touch screen, the one that's behind my desk. Anyway, I don't know if I'm gonna go ahead and start it today or tomorrow. But that is the current plan, and yeah, that's the current plan. I don't know what else to get into. I don't have a lot to do today either. I mean, I do have to do, but not meetings, so that's fine. But yeah, just welcome to this week's vlog. I think I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Friday the 21st. I did finish the next witch book, so really all I have left is the I don't remember what it's called. Hold on. Your Lonely Nights Are Over by Adam Sass. This is like a horror book. Yeah, it's a horror book that I'm gonna read. More excitingly for me, did finish knitting all of the pieces of the little knit project I have. Hello? Why do I live in a horror movie where this man just I don't know where. I think he just forgets he can retract his claws sometimes. Anyway, I knitted all of the pieces for the bunny. So we've got the zoom of the head, the zoom of the body, and then we've got a bunch of small pieces here. And I'm gonna sew them all up today, and then I'll knit the scarf, and then I will have my first ever knit project done. So that's pretty exciting. I'm pretty thrilled about that actually. I have not been journaling all week, which is a little annoying. I don't think I journaled last week either. I need to get myself out of it. I had a moment yesterday when I was filming, and I realized as I was filming my wrap-up, and I was like, every book I read in February, I was bored. Not every book, but most of the books, I was very, very bored. And that's weird, and I don't know what that's about, whatever. I realized ADHD, my previous position had me in a state of crisis all the time. Literally all the time. Every day something was a crisis. And my current position, that is no longer the case. However, you'd think that's good, and it is good to an extent. However, my little idiot ADHD brain up here is having a hard time with it because I'm bored. Nothing's on fire, therefore nothing matters. That is bad. That is not correct. So I need to work on that a little bit. I have some work things that I want to do. I know that previously, when I existed in a realm of non-crisis, I would schedule things out within 15-minute increments. So I would do this for 15 or 30-minute increments. I'll work on this for 15 minutes, then I'll do 15 minutes of nonsense, then work on this for 15 minutes, and then do 15 minutes of nonsense, or 30 minutes, on and off. and that works for me, Pomodoro style essentially. That works quite well for me actually, because the constantly changing what I'm doing helps, unless I'm hyper focusing, and then it doesn't help. But I haven't found anything to hyper focus on just yet, work wise, and I need to do that. But the constantly refreshing what I'm doing is helpful. So I think I'm gonna go back to that a little bit. Like I don't want to do my chores. I don't want to do anything because nothing matters anymore, and that's very silly. So the plan today is to read Your Lonely Nights Are Over. I want to get about 25% into that. I am going to alternate between working on the documentation and writing for work, and then, you know, 30 minutes of that or 15 minutes of that, and then 15-30 minutes of reading, documentation, 15-30 minutes of reading to like 25%, documentation, knitting, documentation, whatever, you know, just back and forth. And I think that will help. It also helps to, this would be considerably worse if I was not playing Just Dance on my lunch breaks. If you've been around for a while, you know that in 2019, I started doing Just Dance for an hour every single day of my work days, Monday through Friday. I would play Just Dance for an hour, and I did that up until about 2022, maybe about 2022. Then I stopped. We moved into this house, and it was a little awkward to do it in front of my husband at the time. Now it's not, because I lived alone for 2 years, so I have no shame anymore. I just simply don't. So now I just be doing Just Dance, and he's sitting there watching me look ridiculous, and I don't care. But I've been doing that again, and that's been really, really helpful to keep my brain from feeling crazy. But so like this whole boredom thing would probably be a lot worse. I have not kept up with my piano playing. I need to do better about balancing the two. I would like to do piano after work. I think that would work better for me, because my lunch break has to be something physical. It just works better for me if I do that. So I rambled enough about enough things, so I'm gonna go because I gotta start planning this out. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Good morning, happy Monday the 24th. Bit of a later update for me. I know that you guys don't know what that means because you don't know what time of day it is when I update, other than maybe when the sun is coming through, which is fair. I didn't do a ton of reading over the weekend or anything. I mostly just read Your Lonely Nights Are Over. I got about 60% into it, and then I'm going to continue it today. The plan was just for me to read up to 75% of it today. I might do a little bit more than that. I might finish it. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. It's like I don't know. I haven't decided. Yeah, that's really it. Not a whole lot happened this weekend. Not a lot. Yeah, I'm trying to think. We played our video game. The family and I have been playing Final Fantasy 14. I've never played before. It's a lot of fun. I'm having a ton of fun playing. And so we did some like dungeons and running around and stuff, and that was a lot of fun. I also did some cleaning. Oh, I did finish the bunny that I knitted. Maybe editing me will put a picture here somewhere because I don't have it on hand. It's somewhere. I think it's in a bag because I took it to my parents' house yesterday so that I could show it to them. So it's not like actively here. I did get this Build-A-Bear for Valentine's Day, in case you wondered why I just like randomly have clearly a bingo here. It helps with my posture because if I'm scooched into the desk I can't like slouch like this because this is in the way, and it kind of like reminds me that I need to focus on my posture. I don't know, it's been working. I didn't mean to do that, but it's been working really well for that. I am planning out and working on the book blanket for March and like making sure my reads and stuff are planned out effectively for March. Not a ton of books. I mean, a good amount of books, less than or more than this month, February, but less than other months, so it's not, I'm still trying to figure out balancing with work. I have figured out how to manage like my time with just figuring out how I word this, my boredom. I'm starting to figure that out. I'm being reminded of how I managed it before. Hello? So yeah, I think that's it though. I know, not a very long update, and I'm not doing pottery tonight, so hopefully I get some extra footage and things for you guys, some b-roll of things going on, cleaning, that kind of thing, but we will see. So I will talk to you guys later though. I want to work on some documentation for work, so I'll talk to you later. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, it is Tuesday the 25th. How you doing? Yesterday was like good. I was having a really good day, and then I got some news and it sent me into like a full spiral. So, everything is fine. Also, sorry, Cotter's eating. She always chooses to eat when I'm filming for some reason. Beyond me, couldn't tell you. Everything is fine. It just was like, I don't know how to explain it, but everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Nothing's wrong. I just can't get into it. Okay. I did manage to film the Clear Your Shit announcement video. Doesn't come out until May, the end of May. But I did it. I made thumbnails yesterday. I deep cleaned everything like that I wanted to, like bathrooms and stuff that I wanted to do. So yeah, I think today the big like things I want to do is so it's 10 a.m. so I've actually already finished the reading that I was going to do today, and I finished Your Lonely Nights Are Over, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But like today the plan is that I want to script the video talking about how I track all my reading and how that works, because a lot of people have asked me, and my system, it makes no sense to anyone who's not me. So I want to script that out. I've done a little bit of scripting for like my planner setup and that kind of thing. I've talked about it before, especially with like the Zettelkatzen that I have back there. Those things I have filmed about before, but on TikTok. I hadn't filmed it on YouTube, so if you want to go see those things, you can go look at them on TikTok. I think they're pinned, maybe? I don't know. If you sort by like popularity, they're high up there. And our mouse reads on there. Whatever. Anyway. So yeah, I want to script the planning video, the tracking video, whatever, because again, it's something that I get asked a lot about. I mostly use Art's book tracker, but then like I have a Notion board that I'm using, and then I added a series tracker in there, and then this on top of it. And then like I also plan my reading day to day because I'm insane, but it helps me structure my day. Yeah, I need to write my review for Your Lonely Nights Are Over today because I just finished it. But I rated it 4 stars. It was very campy and I enjoyed that. I thought it was a lot of fun. I guessed who the killer was, then something happened and I questioned myself, and then I was right. I was right the whole time about who the killer was. I was right. It's not hard to guess who the killer is, but there is like a bait and switch about it, and so you're kind of like, is that the killer? Maybe not. I don't know anymore. Overall though, the book was fun. It was very campy. I had low expectations for it, genuinely. That sounds terrible. I like Adam Sass a lot. I like Adam Sass's horror, but I just didn't have very high expectations because it's a young adult slasher film type horror, and I enjoyed it. But you know, it's not my favorite book of the year, favorite book of the month, or anything. It just is a book that I read and I enjoyed. As a positive, today my, off the topic of books, my hair dye should come in today, so I should be able to bleach this and like dye this and be all red again, and that'll be good. I'm getting a gloss instead of the dye. I might do the dye first, and then top it off with the gloss. I haven't decided. I might do the gloss instead. Again, I haven't decided how I want to do that. What else? I think that's largely gonna be it. I'm actually gonna start March's reads tomorrow because it needs, like, I'm out of things for February, so I may as well start March's reads. So I'm gonna start Lover of Unreason and Pyramids by Terry Pratchett. Lover of Unreason is the non-fiction book about, not Sylvia Plath, but Asia, but I'm going to start that, and then I'm also going to start Pyramids by Terry Pratchett, so that'll be good to just go ahead and get those started. Yeah, I think that's going to be it, though. So yeah. Oh, no, just kidding. It's Marissa's birthday soon, and she's coming to the house for her birthday weekend, so I made her a little teddy bear, a little black teddy bear. Look at him. He's just a baby guy. I worked this up in like one sitting. I just was like, oh heck, I need to make her a gift. And so I worked this up pretty quickly. And so he's just a little guy, you know? I like him a lot. I stuffed him well. I stuffed him with scrap yarn because I keep my scrap yarn in a really big jar. It's like a 4-cup jar. No, 6 cups? 3 pints? I don't know. I'm looking at it. It's huge. But I keep my scrap yarn in there. So like things that I like cut off or whatever. So like when I finish this, and there's all of that, I'll cut them off eventually and I'll toss them all into the jar. And I've done that for ages. It's good for stuffing things with, honestly. That's largely what I use it for. A lot of people like string them together and make like yarn balls with it. And that's super smart and interesting. I'm just not, not that guy, you know? So, that just seems tedious to me. So I won't be doing that. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on updating some journaling and stuff, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. Disclaimers that I went to cosmetology school. You know what? I'm about to use a box dye. Everyone's rolling over their graves. It's not a dye, it's a gloss, so it's a little bit different. We're using this. It's Revlon Color Silk Tone Gloss Carrot. Listen, let me tell you something. I have never had hair as beautiful red as I did when I used box dye. It faded really well. It didn't fade out like hardly at all. I mean, it faded, but it didn't fade to the degree that my hair did when I had gone off the dyes. Side note, you're probably wondering why I'm texturing out the blonde. It's because I'm not dyeing the blonde, right? Like I need to do this, section this all out. I'm gonna do my blonde too, but I do the blonde last. But anyway, if you have the money to pay someone to do your hair, pay them to do their hair. Salon prices have just gotten, in my opinion, as somebody who went to cosmetology school, outrageous. Like, they're considering getting your hair done a luxury service, and quite frankly, I don't think that it is. Getting like art colors and that kind of thing, sure, I think those things could be considered a luxury service to an extent, but getting your hair cut and colored is not a luxury service. Sorry, or not even colored, yes, but getting your hair cut is not a luxury service. Sorry, it's just fucking not. It is a necessity for a lot of people to look presentable for work, to look whatever. It's a necessity, it's not a luxury. And the fact that they charge you extra nowadays to, and I'm sorry to any of my hairstylist friends, this might offend, but the fact that they have you pay for them to blow dry your hair is fucking crazy. Back in my day, that was not the case. And I should have known things were going a questionable route the minute that that started happening, honestly. Because like, what are we talking about here, y'all? What do you mean you are gonna send me out with sopping wet hair? That's crazy. Yeah, I still think that's actually insane. Like, luxury services to me is like getting your nails done, is getting extensions, is getting a balayage situation, getting fashion colors. Those are luxuries to me, like those are not necessary by any means. Whereas basic hair dye is not. I mean, yeah, basic hair dye is not, basic haircuts are not. Getting your hair blow dried after you get it cut is not a luxury service. What are we talking about, y'all? A consulting, you're gonna, I've seen some people charge for
for the quote consultation, the 15-minute consultation. Are you well? Are you fine? Because I know, as somebody who has purchased from salon supply stores, the price of that stuff has not increased enough to validate the increases in pricing at salons. They just like took the opportunity and ran with it. And whatever. Anyway, if you can afford to get your hair done and you live somewhere that's not church but luxury hair, not all salon experiences are fucking luxurious. And I'm not saying like the service isn't a luxury service, because we just talked about that. I mean, like, if they're charging luxury prices and you're having to go to some out of the way whack ass building and they're like an hour late and they don't provide you with food and drinks and a luxury experience, then you should not be paying luxury prices. You know? I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyway, my other thing that I would say is like, if you can't afford it, just make sure you know what you're doing. Do a lot of research. I've been doing my own hair for a very long time. I prefer for other people to do my hair. But I've never used this product, so that's gonna be fun. Read the instructions. Don't not read the instructions. These seemed very straightforward when I looked it up online, but put on the coloring gloves. Well, oh, they're in the, I hate that. I forgot what they started doing. These gloves seem trash. Okay, bestie. Yeah, I'm gonna section my hair actually before I do this, because I don't wanna fight with that. Also, if you're doing your hair, wash your hair before you do the dye, because if you have product in your hair, you might not realize that you are going to get like the chemical reaction of the hair dye might not be quite what you expected. I used a clarifying shampoo in my hair. I actually just used it and just put it. The reason I'm sectioning this like this is because I know it's not going to be a big deal to pull it out even with gloves on. It's largely because I only have 2 hair clips in here and I just don't feel like grabbing another one. This says do not immediately shampoo before coloring. That's too bad. What? No, that's crazy. What do you mean don't shampoo before coloring? I've never heard that instruction before. And like I just said, you know, just follow the instructions. Well, I like, don't do that. The tip of the developer. Oh, I need scissors. Okay. Be right back. Wonderful husband got me these specifically for me to color my hair. Because he's so nice to me. These things always say things like last up to 28 washes, and I do not believe that because I only wash my hair once a week, and so if that was true, I'd be good for several months. Good start, good start. It's gonna dye, but I'll be back in 20 minutes to rinse this out. Or it will already be rinsed, actually. I'm not showing you guys me rinsing my hair off yet, that's weird. I'm just making sure I use the whole bottle. That's what's happening here. I'm just making sure I use the entire bottle because I paid for it. You know, this says not to leave the lid on because it will explode, but it also says that it's lemon free. Somebody here feels like a lie. I didn't use the whole bottle, but I'll see you guys later in a minute when it's done. You'll see it styled tomorrow. Bye!
I was gonna update earlier, but then I got distracted clearing out my Canva uploads. Anyway, hi! It is Wednesday, the 26th. As you can tell, this is what my hair looks like. I don't know, do we like a video of me doing things like my hair? Because that was really long, it's like 8 minutes long, so I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. Is that entertaining to you? I tried to like trim out the time of me like, or trim out or trim down the time of me like sectioning my hair and doing my hair, whatever, but if I was talking I included it. I don't know. Anyway. Hi, it is, like I said, Tuesday the 26th. No, it's Wednesday the 26th. It's Wednesday the 26th. I have started Pyramids by Terry Pratchett. I'm about 26% in. I am enjoying it. It is a little bit more enjoyable than the previous books. I feel like Terry Pratchett has kind of found his groove at this point as of the series. I know it's like book 7, so if you're somebody who's rereading the books or reading the books for the first time, I'm sorry, like if it's my fault. I enjoy the books, don't get me wrong, but this feels like we finally found our groove, and I'm having fun with it. I love when death shows up. It's my favorite, genuinely. I also am, ew, I don't like the sound that just made. I also am going to be starting Lovers of Unreason, which, this book, I will be starting this book. It is a nonfiction book. I need to confirm like how long it is so that I can confirm what 25% is, because that is what I will be focusing on. Also, there's, as usual with these kinds of books, like this huge section of like notes that I might read, but I probably won't. They're just like the references and that kind of thing. If something comes up that's interesting to me, then I will read that, but we're not there. What else? I think, yeah, I don't have like a lot to update on today. Some things I want to get done is I still didn't script my, like how I track my reading video, so I would like to do that today. We'll see. And I still didn't make the Patreon post, but I really need to do that before the end of the week. So I'm just going to set myself the goal of doing it before the end of the week versus like stressing too hard about doing it today or tomorrow, whatever. I just want to get it done by end of day Friday at the very latest. I have book club on Thursday, so that's going to be interesting. We're reading Animal Farm, which I read in January, so that's cool. And then tonight we're going out to dinner with Aiden's coworkers. Yeah, just like a lot of things going on. I also want to finish the book blanket panel I'm working on. I'm almost done with it. I'm on like the last 5 or 6 rows. So I just want to finish that for March, and then I would like to pick back up the sweater that I was making for my niece. I just like abandoned that project and then did not pick it up again. What is wrong with me? So I'd like to pick that back up, but we will see. But yeah, let me know if you liked that kind of like, it's not like B-roll, it's like me just chatting while I'm doing something. Do we like that? Do we almost prefer that to this kind of setup? I don't know. Also next week, I need to organize my bookshelf, so I might film that as well, because it is a fucking nightmare over there right now. You can't really tell because my camera does a really good job of focusing on me and you just see the books in the background, but it is a fucking nightmare. It is so disorganized. And like, I want to rearrange my office and clean my office in general, so we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna go. I need to make more coffee before I continue on with my day. I'll talk to you later. Okay, thanks, bye. Good morning. It is definitely day of the week. It's Thursday the 27th February, which means I'll be posting the vlog out here. I did go ahead and start Pyramids and Lover of Unreason. I talked about Pyramids yesterday. I have not gotten any further into it than I talked about it, but I did just start Lover of Unreason. Weirdly, did not expect to get some history lesson in German Jews immigrating to Palestine. I didn't expect to see so much of that, but anyway, so far it's really interesting. I will say I don't know if the writers have like beef with Asa Weevil or not, but the way that they talk about her and the way that everybody talks about her is like, she was a whore, she was emotionally manipulative, but she was super fun and sweet. I'm like, okay, go off besties, I guess. But yeah, So I did get 25% of that. And I will talk about what I'm going to be reading in next week's vlog. So stay tuned on that. I will see you guys next week. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe and share. If you didn't enjoy it, I'm sorry, it's my life. You know the drill. Don't forget to take your meds, drink water, and do something today to take care of yourselves. Okay, thanks, bye.